Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. My name's Chris390 and you're on the Chris390 Sorare channel. Sorry there's been a delay on the video. Obviously there's not been much happening really in the football season, and now we've finally got colours. I'm so excited for this promo. Really buzzing for it. And yeah, I've currently got some gold packs. I've purchased gems, so we've got 400 gems to use, and I really want to see how well we can do this summer. So I don't usually put that much money into the game for this side of it, but I thought for the World Cup and there's a bit of a content special, we'll do this throughout the summer, so it could be really exciting. So we're doing it's called Colors, and I'm going to open some packs I got, because I did actually just buy a bundle which got me some 4 packs, gold packs. So I thought we'd start off the video quite quickly and get into it, and then what I'll do is I'll show you what I've got so far, where we're going to go with it, how you can play it. It's free to play, by the way. You don't have to spend any money on it if you don't want to. But this is my gold colours, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited. Please give me some big pulls. So let's start off from the packs nice and nice. So the first one we get is Leo P. Okay. Brian G. Riyad Mahrez for Algeria. Charles, I don't know who that is, but we'll go with it. And Denzel Dumfries. Now that is a great early pull. We always know Denzel Dumfries does quite well for oh my god, get your words up, Chris. Sorry, he does really well for Netherlands, so that's an exciting pull. So really happy with that one. Okay, so we've got another one now, so we get 40. So we got Imam from Egypt, and he scores well, so that's good. We've got Zhao Hay. Excuse me if I get some of my pronunciations wrong. Again, scores pretty well for Algeria. That's good. Hey, we got Hollow, and we got Tariq M for. Again, I don't know all the surnames because they don't give them. I wish they gave all the surnames on the cards, but again, there's a 10% bonus on him for Bosnia and Herzegovina, so that's really good. Another Denzel Dumfries. So what I'll do is I'm going to scrap that because you get 2,000 essence, so that's a good sign. And then Adrien Rabiot, again, not a great one for France. Great player, 4-star card, love that. So that's really cool. And we're going to get our 2,000 essence to add to our pile, so that's really cool as well. Okay, so we're doing another one now. So we've got, it's shiny version. So Ayub E. Again, I'm really struggling with these names because I'm not sure some of the, especially the African countries or the countries that are smaller. Edin Dzeko. Tariq M. I believe we just got him, but I'll keep him just in case I didn't. Luis Enrique, I believe that is, but I'll tell you what, some good scores there. And Mike Maignan in goal, that is huge. So that means we got the French goalkeeper with a 10% bonus. I'm absolutely buzzing about that because France should be really good at this World Cup. I'm not a massive fan of this, like, let's not name the players thing. I don't know if I'm a massive fan of that. I'd love the full names being them, but yeah, that's a great pull for us. So that's our first big card. And then our next one is Sherzod E. for, I think that's Uzbekistan. And then we've got another goalkeeper, which is good, for Iran. So Al-Reza, sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Hanez D for, I don't know what nation, Haiti maybe that is. Kenan Yildiz from Turkey, that's a good pull. And then we get Sadio Mane. Let's go, Sadio Mane for Ghana. Don't know how well he plays for Ghana. But we always know Sadio Mane is a good player, so I'm well happy with that pull. Yeah, again, main player in the team. So that is what I purchased this bundle here, so the 300, because I earned a lot of money through the season. So for those of you who want to play for free, you can. And if you want to see what you got when you start this, you get a welcome pack which is free. And I'm going to take you through mine in a minute. I did do a short video on it, so if you want to look on my channel, there is another video on it. But this is my pull so far. So I yesterday did this. So I picked up a goalkeeper. Don't think he's going to play. Madueke will be a bench warmer. A shirt. He'll probably play for Switzerland. Quite good. Matt Ryan starting keeper for Australia. Vuskovic will start for Croatia. Good signing. John Stones is apparently going to start for England. So that could be a great one for us in the club. And Florian Wirtz, absolutely huge pull for Germany. Because Germany, he actually looks quite good. Our big pulls, Desiree Doué, again, massive pull, what a player, very happy with that, and I believe, I could have sworn he got a 5% bonus, yeah, he does get 5% bonus because he's a shiny card, sorry, just make sure of that, so That's again another massive pull. Elliot Anderson could start in defensive midfield for England. So as you can see already, I've got a good start. Romelu Lukaku, I've got the Turkish goalkeeper, Kenny McLean, who will start for Scotland. And remember, a lot of the group games, there are going to be teams like Scotland who will play teams that are very beatable. So a lot of these cards are going to come really good, and I think with it being a bigger tournament, it's going to be huge. We've got Mike Penders. I don't know if he'll start because Thibaut Courtois will be there, and we got Livakovic. Actually, he'll probably be the starting Croatian goalkeeper, but he's again shiny, and it gets me bonus. Anyone else to talk to you about? No, that's the rest in the meeting. So our biggest pull so far is probably Mike Maignan. Just looking at where that can take us, probably in our main team and to the top end of the rewards. That's going to be a really good pull long term. So I'm really happy with that. Okay, let's just have a look at see what we've got. So we've got some couple of spin the wheels. I'll go through spin. So if you don't know what spin the wheel is, or so rare wheel, effectively it is it's you get free things every time you spin the wheel. So this time for me, I got 200 essence to add to my total. So lovely. And you usually get these by completing daily rewards. So like, it's do the decisive picker. Okay, we'll take 1,000 essence. Brilliant. So that's one of the better ones. So I can add that to my pool, and then that we can have more packs that further down the line. So these are the 4 things you do: collect a 3-star player, play a decisive picker, buy a pack, and open daily packs. Okay, so and then this is how you do it. So for 2,000 essence, you can start right now. So we could build a team for tonight. So for example, I know Mike Maignan is going to start tomorrow night. I know Denzel Dumfries is not going to start. Interesting. I wonder why that is. So another tool I use is So Rare Inside. Now you do have to pay for this, but I play all year round on the Pro, and also I deliver the content, so I want to deliver it to you. But I'm intrigued to know why Denzel Dumfries isn't starting. No, he's 90% there. Interesting. Not a massive team update. Would like to know a bit more about why Denzel Dumfries is not starting tonight. Maybe it's because rotated squad, but that'd be interesting. Yes, we got friendlies at the moment. It's all friendlies going on, and we'll see. I might just put him in anyway, so I think he'll do alright. Rabiot's 40%. Christ and our Ally is 70% start. Let's go Rabiot because I think for now Desiree Doué's not going to start, but Riyad Mahrez will. I think he'll come off the bench, and then we go Riyad Mahrez, for example. That could be my team for tonight because I want to get that in next place. That's today, tomorrow's lineup. So that's just an example to give you the first right. So you have to reach 260 points and you get 2,000 essence. Then you can reach that and you get 5 gems. You get 330 points. So the more gems you build up, the more you get higher. Now I think 330 is very doable. 40 is 400. So it's interesting they've got rid of the 5,000 essence this time. They've got the 40 essence, the 5 and the 40 gems instead. Then it's the $100 for 440 points, and then 1,000. So that's the one you want to reach. All right. Now, saying they've actually added in quite interesting this time is they've done raffles. So if you buy a gold pack, so I got 12 raffle tickets. Now, as you can see on the top right here, I've got 19 raffle tickets. So if any of you don't know, you need to collect as many as you can by the 8th of June, which is 5 days time. Okay. So if you claim all your raffle tickets, it's because my gold tickets all count for 12 raffle tickets. So you get 12 every one you get. I'm on 55, and then what happens is every time you do some of these, you get some raffle tickets. So so this is what happens when the raffle will be given. So I'm in the top 93% of users at the minute. So I've got a half decent chance of winning something from this. So you've got mystery jersey, 10 times signed Mbappe jerseys, and VIP tickets. So basically they want you to play the game and get involved. So, but you can get some even by buying a bronze pack, which is 1,000 essence. Silver is 10 gems, gold is 50 gems, and the create a lineup is free. So you get 2 raffle tickets just for even doing that, and then claim your daily pack, you get 2. So you can get 4 for free, and then you'll get some essence. So you get 5 for free, or 6 for free. Okay. Then you have missions to do. So every time you complete a mission, you get essence, and then it eventually works up to gems. So we're currently looking at trying to get as many of these missions as possible, and that's why we've got we've currently got decisive player picker. I think that's. Oh, actually, I've got another one now because Roy Mahrez. I might pick him in. So I only picked that guy because I didn't have anyone else before now, and I might change it again. But I've got 14,000 essence. I've got 400 gems. I think we're just going to go and rip some packs open for those of you who watched a lot of it. So I'm going to do. My thoughts are I want to do. I don't really want to do just today because I like Netherlands, but I don't really want to be getting. So I'm just going to stick to these. So I might do 10 of these and then 6 of these. Okay, so 300 gems worth of gold pack and then 10 silver packs. So we're going to start with silver packs first. So my first silver pack is going to be Alexander Bernardson. Okay, good. Lisandro Martinez, great pull again for Argentina. Jean-Luc Bellegarde for Wolves again. Plays for Haiti, so that could be interesting. And a good player as well. Derek Cornelius for Canada, none of he'll start. And Dani Olmo for Barcelona. Now that is a great pull because Dani Olmo, I think, will start. Again, I'm going to use my thing. So this is where we're at with Spain. Or maybe he won't. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm just going to have a look, see if there's anything said about Dani Olmo. Nothing I can see mentioned. Bench players Dani Olmo. But that, I mean, look at that Spain team. That is really strong going into this World Cup. Other than Pedro Porro, I'd be surprised if Marcos Llorente doesn't start over him personally. And then that midfield is an absolute joke, isn't it? So he's definitely got a chance. This guy's done some really in-depth analysis. Dani Olmo, his season in Barcelona has been very superior to injury. However, he's a player who combines all the technique and his knack for scoring. He can change game. See, I think he's an interesting one, and I think he could actually be really good. So I'm actually really excited to see where he might actually be quite good for us. I think even he doesn't start, he'll come off the bench and create some havoc. So I really like that. I'm actually quite excited about that, and that doesn't bother me at all that he's not the regular starter. Right, good first silver pack. So we're going to go for our next silver pack now. So we got Montero, Svensson, Hannibal for Tunisia, nice. Jarell Hatto, that'd be interesting if he starts with them, Holland, because that again, good player to have. And that is massive, a 5-star Joshua Kimmich. I think he is going to be so instrumental for Germany. And look at his scores with Bayern. They are ridiculous. That is a brilliant card to have, and that for me. Look at his scrap value. Look at his scrap value. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. 12,500. I'm very happy about that. So we're going to keep whacking through this. We've got plenty to open. I'm excited. Like, I'm enjoying this. This is the fun. So we've got Oscar Bob, nice. Fellow A's guy. Now I've heard some good things about this guy. I'm in midfield, so with the Norwegian team. So I'm actually quite excited for him. Cedric Bakambu for Dominican Republic of Congo, I believe that is. Samir Chegui and Alexander Isak, who scored an absolute belter for Sweden the other day. So very excited about that, having him in the squad. That is excellent news. And as you can see over here, my missions are going up, so we'll have more to add to our thing. So we're going to go another silver pack, and it just shows silver packs do pay off. So we got Joaquin Seas for Belgium. Not sure of a start, but Aissa Mandi, again, Algerian player, defender, not bad. Waldemar Anton, now does he start for Germany? So Germany squad it's got a tough group, but still winnable for them. And no, so Waldemar Anton's going to be a backup. Let's have a look. Anton is 2 starting to really step change what he's doing. Anton for squad players. That says Anton won't play. Okay, so he was going as squad player. And Stefan Posch for Austria. And another Algerian. My Algerian setup is very good right now. Might just see this. I'll go and have a look in a bit. But there's a lot of players in there. So we've got 10. We'll do another. We've got another 5 to do after this. So Mert Mulder again, nice. I think he's a starting defender for them. Ronald Araujo for Uruguay, and a bonus 5%. I'm getting some good bonus ones in a minute because players like him will start, and Uruguay will have some good fixtures. So just to show you, in Uruguay's group, they've got Spain, tough fixture, but they should get something against Cape Verde, and they should get something. Should, not definite, but should get something against Saudi Arabia. So apart from that first fixture, there will be a couple of good fixtures in there, and I believe he'll be favourite to start. Yeah, 70%. So yeah, I'd expect him to start, to be brutally honest. Olivier Raoult, expecting regular starters. It's just who's that fourth in. So yeah, he will start. That's a good one to have in the squad. Obviously not for the Spain game. Denis Vincinski for Czech Republic. Pedro Porro, brilliant pull. And as we saw for Spain in their thing, it looks like Porro will start. So I'll be surprised if he starts, but according to this, yeah, he's going to start. And they say, very tough season with his team. However, he's a good season personally. Strong fullback, but he's cross. I think she might start. But again, great pull for us. And Juan Manuel Sanabria for Uruguay. Crikey, we are filling out older Group H here, aren't we? And who did we get? What's his name? Sanabria. Is he starting? No, not by the looks of it. So he's 20% start, so I don't know what they say. Oh, Sanabria has been tested at left back in these early training. Oh, okay. So maybe he's got a chance to start left back. Who knows? But again, it could be one we missed the first game. I think they got Spain first game, so we'll learn a lot off that game. Right, 10 silk. Let's go again. Enjoying this. So, Ibrahim Mbaye, great player for PSG. Now, let's just have a look at him for Senegal. So he's going to play for Senegal. Now, Senegal are in. God, there is so many groups. I believe it's Senegal. Apologies if I got the flag wrong. I'm not 100% sure it is. Is it Ghana? No. Is that right? It is Senegal. I was right. And who is it? It is Ibrahim Mbaye. Oh, he won't start. Okay. But Sadio Mane will, which is good. They actually have a really strong squad, Senegal. Like, Edouard Mendy, played Premier League, French League, played Premier League, French League, LG for West Ham, Papa Gay, La Liga, Everton, Palace, Everton, used to be Liverpool legend, and then Nicholas Jackson's been at Bayern Munich. That's a well-strong squad. But it does say he will be a bench player. Interesting. So, not necessarily going to start. However, I reckon he could be a good, impactful player for them. Pongracic for Croatia. Jens Potter Hall. Now, I've heard a lot about him as well. Now, I don't know if he's going to start him. I'd actually like to see Norway's team. So, if we have a look at Norway in a group with France, Senegal, and Iraq. So, France, obviously, a tough game, but they're a good side. Obviously, Haaland's going to start up front. So, Jens Potter Hall. Oh, okay. Fila's got won't see much game time. Okay. I thought I heard things about him, but interesting to know. So, he won't see much game time. Interesting. They're a strong side, that midfield with Sanderberger, but that front three, and Oscar Bob to come in, and Strand Larsen. Yeah, it's a good front three, you know. And we get a hollow Cedric Itten. Now, I don't know much about Switzerland, so again, I would like to go and look them up. I hope you enjoy this video. It's a bit of a different video for me now. Sort of going as long, because I think international it's a lot harder to tell, because when you do the pro version, you look at your leagues and the leagues that you're interested in. But this time, I'm doing actually the international one. I'm not 100% sure on. So we got Itten. So again, don't think he's going to start by the looks of it, which is a shame. Cedric Itten. What is he? A defender? Forward. Okay. So there's nothing really suggested about him. So I'm not going to expect him to be a main starter. Abisha's not going to start either. Oh, okay. Wow. And then we get another Araujo, which I am going to discard because we've got... Oh. No, because sometimes it's actually handy to have two to play in lineup, especially when he's a keeper like that. That's only 200. If it was like 2,000, obviously he's gone. Okay. 10 more. So we're going to go with Chris Wood, our striker. Not bad. New Zealand. Don't even know what group are New Zealand in. New Zealand are in a group of Iran, Egypt, and Belgium. So, oh, okay, that was quite a competitive group. Don't know how well they'll do though. Another shiny Lucas Serve again. Slot. What group are they in? Czech Republic are in Group A. So they're in a group with South Korea, South Africa, and Mexico. So that's a really good group actually. Will he start? And what's his name? Lucas Serve. So doesn't look. Oh, okay. He could play midfield. Nothing 100% said about him. I think he's in potentially a chance. Okay, not a terrible one to get. Ante Budimir for Croatia. Dan Burn, bench warmer. And then Mateus Oliveira, who they think will start for Uruguay. So again, another Uruguay. The silver packs are racking up the Uruguayan players. So that's really interesting. So we've got 3 more of these now. So I'm actually enjoying doing the silver ones. You get more out of them. So Nestore Iracunda, plays for Watford, Australian. Justin Clive, again, great to have 5% bonus, but I don't think he's going to play that much. Can Uzun, now his stats are amazing. Is he going to start for Turkey? Now what group are Turkey in? So I'm learning a lot about the groups here. They're in Group D. Again, very competitive. USA, Paraguay. Turkey got a great chance in that group. Keenan Yildiz, who we got's in there. And who did we get? We got Can Uzun. Doesn't look like he's going to start. What position is he? He's a forward. Okay, so he's not going to start. Can Uzun. Don't know much about Can Uzun, but he's in the squad. El Hadj Malik Diouf, well, he's going to start for Senegal. That's a good start. It's a good one to have in the club. And then another Florian Wirtz. Now, we already have a Florian Wirtz. So I'm going to scrap that for another 2,000 because let's just add that in. Like I said to you earlier, there's no point keeping it. And that then gives us 16.8 thousand down here for our essence to go and open more packs with. So we'll go another silver pack. And we will Jean-Ric Bellegarde. So that's a special one. So I had one earlier, but I got a special version. Abde El Zalazoui. Now he's a good player for Betis, but does he start for Morocco? Because I don't know if he will start for Morocco. Were they in Group A? No. Morocco are in Group Morocco. Where in Morocco? Am I being silly? You're probably shouting at the screen. Chris, come on. There they are. Our Group C. Oh, okay, so they've got a competitive group. Brazil will be a tough game, but Haiti and Scotland will be competitive. And Abde will start. So he will start on the left. So he's safe. So that's a definite start. So that's a good one to pull. So very happy with that. Umar Diakite, another 5% bonus for Ivory Coast. Again, it's nice learning through these players because I don't know many of them. I'm learning new players all the time. I think that is that Cercle Bruges kit. Yes, Cercle Bruges kit. So he's in the. I'm assuming he's not going to start. What's his name? Umar Diakite. Straight forward. No, he's not going to start. Not with these guys. He's a bench player. There you go. But another one to add to the squad, and it's another shiny, and it helps towards our missions. Junya Ito. Now I believe he is a very good player for Japan. Now I've seen Japan down here. So they're in a group again, very competitive group, but ones they can get points out of. Junya Ito will start. So let's just check. Oh, they got no Mitoma. That's a bit of a shame. But they sound pretty confident he's going to start. Oh wow, no Mitoma. That's a blow for the Japanese. And Nico Paz. Oh, now he is a wonder boy. Now let's see if he starts because Argentina got a great group. He doesn't start by the sounds of it. So obviously, like it says on So Rare Inside, they are the world champs. Do we get anything? No, Nico Paz will be on the bench, but again, another great player to bring into midfield. So happy with that. I'm still looking for those big pulls. This will be our last one, actually, because I would like to save my gems then for the big gold pack. So, we start with an Ibrahima Konate, which could be amazing. If he starts for France, that means you've got Mike Maignan. And, so it could be, yeah, it's probably going to be Saliba, yeah, Konate, Saliba. There are 3 regular spots, but only 2 spots. 3 regular starts for Rangers spots. Quite. If we take Saliba in his arm, I genuinely think it will be those 2. I'll be shocked if Konate starts over those 2. So, yep, still a good one to have in the squad. Diego Dallo for Portugal. We haven't seen many Portugal players actually, and actually, he'll be a cracking one to have in our team. Oh, he's not going to start João Cancelo. Oh my god, I thought he'd be really good. He's had such a good season as well. That's interesting. The most hard to right back, yeah. So he might start. You never know. That's going to be an interesting one actually. And then Arthur Viet, no, he did used to play for Belgium and was good for Belgium. So let's have a look at the Belgium squad. That game, competitive group one, they shall win. Arthur Viet, he's back up again. That's so frustrating. That's nice, but he got injured again. So here's the question: Michele and Viet are contenders. Okay, so contender. So there's a good chance he may start. Who knows? Not looking positive at the minute, but yeah, who knows? That's still positive in my opinion. Matt Ryan, he is going to be the starter. I said he's a starting Australian keeper earlier. Is he definitely going to be the starting Australian keeper? Surely, that's not better than Matt Ryan. Yeah, 90%. Gonna say, has to. We'll keep him because again, having goalkeepers spare is really handy. And then a Ferran Torres with a 5%, that could be huge if he starts for Spain. Please start. No, he doesn't. Of course, Lamine Yamal. Yazabal's going to start. Interesting. So I like this guy, the Sorare Spain scout. He's given some really in-depth details. So let's have Ferran Torres. Oh, very good to see. He doesn't like play as a centre forward like he has, but despite having a similar physique, he's more a false nine play. His goal has been it's a possible start in the first match due to injuries. That's interesting. So for me, he'll have a chance of starting, but won't necessarily. He's not 100% start, so he'll be in around the squad, and he always will come off the bench and be a handful. So again, another good card to pull up. Was it the best packs? Not the best. However, it was pretty good. Now, before I go on to the gold packs, this is what I was telling you about. So now we have got all these raffle missions. So I've got to collect 6 again, 6 again. I think there'll be nearly 60 here. 6 again, 6 again, 6 again. This is going to be quite a few times, but this is what it means. And if you look in my top right corner, it's up to 91 tickets. But this is something I'll be doing anyway, so I'm not bothered. 6 again, 6 again. Doesn't bother me. At the end of the day, we're just trying. We want to get that. If we get $100 or $1,000, we've made our money back. So that's the aim. We have more than our money back. So if we get to that one there, the 4th there, even the 40 gems, then we can spend on other things again. So, and then we need to go to our missions. So we've got enough players. So we've got 750 essence there. So we've got 1,000 for collecting so many players from there. Got 1,000 for collecting players there. So as you can see, it's adding up 19.5 essence. So we've already got another 20 packs we can do right away. Make that 21 packs. So another 2,500. So we're now looking at another 24,000. So as you can see, there's loads here that we can build, and we've still got loads to do. A couple of things I was going to look at quickly before we go anywhere. So we're up to 24,000, which is great. I wonder if you could look by team, filter by player or team, because it'd be interesting to see collections for colours. So we've got 6 Belgium, 5 Algerian, 4 Uruguayan, 4 French, 4 Turkey, and 4 English. Oh, so interestingly, actually, Belgium's my number 1 at the minute. That is interesting. Cool. So now we move on to the big dogs. So let's have a look. So we've got colours pack. So this is 50% now. This is the pack contents in here, the card odds. So you've got a 48% chance of getting an icon or a key player. So within these, you should be getting a big hit. So we got 6 of these. So our first one we're going to go with. Our first pack pull, again, we get Karim Alaj-Begovic for Bosnia and Herzegovina. So if we find Bosnia, because we haven't actually looked at Bosnia, they're a team we haven't really looked at. They're in a group. Canada, Switzerland, that is a competitive group. And who did we get, sorry? Karim, no, so he's not, Karim. No, he's not going to start. Don't see much about, what's his name? Alaj-Begovic. Oh, Alaj is superb for making Memic on his toe. So who's Memic? Oh, so he's 20%. Okay, so he's been in great form, so that's good. Got NC, so that's huge. I think Paraguay he'll start. So let's have a look at the Paraguay setup. Sorry, this is a really long video and you can one for his, but I think it's really interesting, intriguing. Yeah, he's going to start top, brilliant. So that is, and he's the only sure starter. That's massive. So yeah, big pull for us there. Nathan Ake now. The only thing I want to check the Netherlands is because he's been a bit out of the game. I don't know if he's going to start. Nah. So I think he's going to miss out. Ake. Actually, quite a strong defence with that. But you never know of Ake because they do like him in the Netherlands team. Sorry, so you never know. Bernardo Silva running down the wing. Is he starting? Yeah, of course he's going to start. Surely Bernardo Silva starts. What a player. That's a great pull and I'm very happy about that. And a Nuno Mendes. So, oh my god, back-to-back starts for Portugal. That is huge. I absolutely love that. Yeah, that is unbelievable pull. Where did that go? So I didn't actually finish. Let's make sure I actually did get him. Oh, they'll appear in my collection in a few minutes. Okay, fine, not a problem. And Portugal's group is Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia. That is a good team to get. Portugal are going to be a real point scorer. So yeah, happy with that. So this is our, I think it's our third or fourth. But let's go. Philip Mwene for Austria. Now Austria's not a team we've looked at, so they're again in a competitive group, but Argentina's their only big game. And I said Mwene, so he is the backup to Posh, but it's a 50-50, so you know. Oh, and then Lionel will move that from me. Oh, so he could start if Lionel's moved forward into midfield, so okay, that's good. Reni Khedira for Tunisia. Gio Reyna for USA. Now this is a big one because USA are in a really good group squad where they'll be competitive. Now Gio Reyna's now back up again. Wow, Malik Tillman's been picked over him. He was such a superstar wonder boy at one point, was Gio Reyna. Yeah, I'm really shocked at that. Pochettino obviously doesn't fancy him, which is fun. Hey, the boy, Heung-min Son. We know he's going to start for Korea. What? Don't actually know what. I don't need to see the lineup, but we'll have a look. But I think they're in quite a good group. Yeah, South Korea with South Africa, Mexico. There is loads of opportunity for Heung-min Son in here. Yes, I love that. He takes penalties. He's second on free kicks. He's second on corners. He could be a really good point scorer, Heung-min Son. And a Christian Romero. Now, is he going to start for Argentina? Because he is a player. Yes, he is. Get in. So that's a huge ball for us defensively wise. Love that. That's a big. Those two last cards were really good. So very happy with that. Right, let's go for our next one. So we got Oscar Bob again, but he's only 20 scraps. We'll keep him. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Okay. Jonathan David. Mo Salah for Egypt. That'll be interesting to see how well he does. And then finally, Yazabal. So perfect. So we've got the starting striker for Spain either way. Lovely jubbly. Okay. And then we got 50. So this is our third to last one. So I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce that. But Morocco player. Sylvain Weidmer for Switzerland. Now is he starting? I feel like I'm getting the hang of where these are in the groups. They're quite high, Switzerland. Yeah. Will Silvan Weidner start? Yes, he will. Right back. Good. So that's a good one. That's with a 5% bonus. Caleb Urenki, he won't start. Bernardo, I'll keep him because I think I could easily run him multiple lineup and it'd be good. And a Valverde, now that is a great pull for Uruguay. Get another Uruguay player. We're really smashing the Uruguayans. But I'm assuming there's no issue of him starting. No issue of him starting. They're in a decent group. They've got obviously Spain, but they've got Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. Very happy with that. Valverde, if he's going to score, will score well. So very happy with that. So for now, the last two we're going to be doing. We've got Augustine Bulke, Kyle Larin, my boy, a Southampton boy, good lad, deserves to be in the squad, played really well at the end of the season. Ismail Assar, brilliant pull, will start for Senegal. Yay, the boy Scott McTominay, massive player for Scotland. And Ashraf Hakimi, that is huge. We know he'll start for Monaco. We know how good he is. That is a massive pull. So very happy with an Ashraf Hakimi, 5-star. Very good. Right. Now I appreciate you being here a long time, but come on, rustle up some good luck for us. The final 50 gems on a gold pack, and we get Eric Smith from Sweden. Ladislav Krejci, I believe that's the Wolves guy. Quinton Timber, probably a bench player. Martinez, huge pull. Argentinian starting goalkeeper, excellent with a 5% bonus, fantastic pull. Now give us a big one to finish. Lautaro Martinez, already. No, I haven't got him. I got the other Martinez, and I got the goal. So we got the Argentinian striker, the Argentinian. Will he start? Argentina, Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's not. He's going to be on the bench. Wow. What a player to have on the bench, though. He'll definitely come on. Of course, Messi and Alvarez, obviously. That's different. Yeah, massive. Love that. And that is it. That is where we're at. So what I'll do is, instead of going new, I will go highest tier. So our biggest pulls today were Kimmich and Hakimi. I'm buzzing with them. Got two Bernardo Silvas, got Adrian, got Romero, we got Martinez, Valverde. Oh, I'm really happy, and I think we've got a really good starting point to this. I'm going to see if I can get him into a fixture tonight. Collect our raffle mission, so I'm with you. So we're still on. We're still on for that, so by 12 goal. I don't know why I keep saying that. Yeah, thank you. My pack opens. Okay, thanks, Sorare, we get it. 163 raffle tickets now. I'll be honest, I'm not expecting anything from this, but it's class if something did come of this. I'd love a signed Mbappe shirt. Wow. But obviously I'm going to open a lot. Bronze pack's got 20 of them to open, so we're going to be getting another 60. And look at the event we're in. I'm currently in the top 62% of users now. So, yeah, wow, there's money being spent on this game. Top 62%. So that means that there's a hell of a lot of people spending a hell of a lot more than me, and I feel like I've spent a lot. But you can do this for free. You don't have to pay for it. Just click my extra 1,500 essence. And as you can see, we're just going to keep that ticking over. But yeah, so much you can do with this. It's got 25. I'm going to do another video on the essence, okay, so you know what I get out of the essence. Obviously the essence aren't as good as the gold packs, so the packs you buy, the bronze ones, they're not as good, but you can still pull big things from them. It's just not necessarily the big things that you want to pull, like a Messi or your Yamal's nearly impossible. But hey, we've got some things to work with now, and I'm excited. I'm really excited, and I'm just going to put players in now, and because at the end of the day, 260 is really easy to hit, and we can hit a lot of these tonight. So Woody, Bakambu, Son, and then so like look at this. I've already got a lineup. I'll just go Riyad Mahrez. No, Algeria with blinder. Probably go Son as captain though. And that's it. That's my first lineup done straight away. How good is that? And then every player who reaches 100 points, you get 10 gems. So where I was spending 50 gems, you get a silver pack for free if it hits 100 points. And I could be on step 2 tonight. So what happens is you get this one, you get three lives, so well, 4 lives technically. So you get this line up and then you get 3 others. Once you've hit that, if you've not hit it by then, you start again. So if you got to street 3 at the 40, you then start again. But it's really fun. It's really good. And for those of you who've been around, you know how much fun this is. Like, people love this. It's so much fun. I'm really excited. I'm buzzing to be doing this. I can't wait to see what happens. I'm really happy with the squad we've built. And yeah, thank you for watching. I know this has been a long video, so I really appreciate you hanging around. But if you like the video, please comment, subscribe, like it. I'd love to see your comments. I'd love to hear what people are doing, how people are doing on this new colours game mode. But yeah, please let me know. And hopefully we can make our money back by getting to the 4th tier. I got to the 3rd tier regularly on the previous one, the Stellar set, without having to spend a penny. And if I did spend a penny, I'm talking money I had in the squad, but it was £10-15 max. So we've properly gone in for this one. I'm going to try and get that £1,000 if I can, but if not, get the £100, and that will be worth it. That will be actually worth it, and we can put all that into the new season. So I'm excited. I don't know how much I'm going to play the pro mode. I haven't really thought about it yet. I'm still debating it. Probably not as much as this mode. I really enjoy this mode. I think it's really good because you can go again and again and again daily, and the pro mode's a bit slower, and it's better for the main season in my opinion. But yeah, if you like the video, please let me know. If you want to see more content on this, let me know. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know. But please like, subscribe, share my tweet. So I tweet it out all the time. Please, if you can retweet, that'd be great, because I just want to try and get to as much audience as possible and grow my channel. I'm currently stuck at 114 subscribers. I'd love to get 200 by the end of the World Cup or by the new season. And yeah, it's been a tough couple of weeks for me. So yeah, any support would be really appreciated. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.